And it's been 20 years since the camera lenses captured Angelina Nane-Odro for the viral Akwaaba portrait. But here's a big question. Have you ever wondered what went into the making of the art? Now, as we celebrate Ghana Month, George Quaidin engaged both the icon and the creator of what is arguably described as Ghana's greatest export.
The Akwaaba portrait was taken in the 90s when Angelina Nane-Odro was just 18 years old. The portrait is recognized by Ghanaians across the world as a true representation of Ghana's hospitality. You can never visit a hotel without seeing the portrait or even homes of friends, families, loved ones, among others. Interestingly, the brain behind the concept, Joe OSAE, least expected it would go viral.
Mr. Akwa would tell me, I'm fat. That's what we saying, I'm fat. And I have to do that more than 5 times. And all that, do you know how much it costs to do color separation that time? Color separation, I have to do all these things before I'll take it and say, I'm fat. Then one day I was sitting here, they call me, you see, Joe, after them call for pay, you know, bow.
After years of gaining much popularity, Joe OSAE's quest to patent the portrait hit a snag after the Registrar General's Department explained to him that the 6-month duration for that had elapsed.
If your stomach is paining, this white, this, that's what I use for the insenfu. Yeah, that's what I use for the insenfu. Yeah, I have to mix it. I have to go and look for the kutu, the black kutu to buy, and then the cloths. When I was buying that time, I didn't even have money, so they continue. I have to buy the printed one. People come from every coast and all that. And then sometimes to the airports, people come from airport, they say, hey, I've seen you Akwaaba there. And me myself too, I traveled to Morocco. Some French people said I should go do the documentary in Morocco. I went to the embassy. Then I saw my Akwaaba picture there at the embassy. So I even took a picture with the Akwaaba. Then I told the ambassador that that's one of my products.
The costume props were still intact when I visited his multimedia office at La Paz. Surprisingly, news emanated some years ago that the icon on the portrait, Angelina Nane-Odro, had passed on, and another that she's aged. But Nane-Odro, who is now 39 years old, is still pretty and looking glamorous.
I took the picture when I was around 18, 19 years. Yeah.
So this is 20 years?
Yeah, 20. It's more than 20 because I'll be 40 this year. Yeah, 20. Within some few months, within weeks, it just went. It was just like magic, and it was so. I was saying that sometimes I tell my friend that around that time there wasn't something like social media, so it just went viral on its own. It's just wonderful.
Her concern is that there is not much to boast of, not to talk of recognition.
I want to make an appeal to meet the President and the Minister of Tourism because it's my face, my picture that's being used, but I'm not being recognized.
After our conversation, we visited few art and craft centers at Osu Oxford Street to gauge sales of a portrait. Traders admitted how they've cashed in and still are with the Akwaaba portrait.
We have made lots of cash from the portrait. Lots of people admire it.
Very nice. I'm very, very, very proud because this is my first time seeing her, and I'm very, very, very proud because he has made Ghana really, really proud, and we are very, very, very grateful to you.
The Ghana Tourism Authority has offered to engage the icon, but wants players in the arts to take issues of copyright seriously.
I've seen the picture everywhere, on planes, in hotels, and everywhere I've gone and I've looked at the picture, it's a significant piece of art. I mean, somebody with a smile, the Akwaaba, which really is a symbol. That is what Ghana is known for, the land of Akwaaba. And so for her not to have gotten her due, it's something that we need to engage her on.
On the part of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, Chief Executive Officer Yofi Grant said it is time to recognize what Angelina Nane-Odro has done over the years.
we all see this lady on that Akwaaba thing. We don't know who she is. And I'm surprised for you to show me a picture of her. She's 39 years old. I think it's time to also recognize what she has done, and the fact that her face became a face that represented Ghana. And for us, that is something we should recognize. So I'm sure we should be engaging with her very soon, and use her for one of our adverts, because she's already a recognizable face.
After over 2 decades, Angelina Nanekwi-Odro's image still features on several collectibles, including calendars, bags, dresses, and souvenirs. If you didn't know the story behind the Akwaaba portrait, now you know. For over 20 years, Angelina Nanekwi-Odro has been an unofficial symbol of hospitality in the country. Unfortunately, there's not much to boast of, not to talk of recognition. And so, DT Barris, if you're watching, that's what she needs, because she's been one of Ghana's greatest exports. George Quenin, TV3 News, Osu, Accra.